Hello guys, today I'm back again with another ship, Caliber, and just wanted to see how it's going to perform in the new meta with the new captain skills change. Obviously, it's not a first choice as a DD. Caliber is a tier 10 French DD, and because of the current meta with the CV and the detection rate, this CV is not that much popular, but I thought I should give it a go and see how it's going to perform in this meta. It's kind of a quick DD, and that's the reason of me getting in Caliber and just going through the game as quickly as possible because I was getting bored in the BB sitting behind and taking a pot shot. So here I am in Cap C now, with the, if you can see, there are a lot of team behind me with the DM, Venezia, Montana, and Shikishima just pushing in. The concept was to get into C as quickly as possible and try to flip it, but obviously there's another DD already inside this cap. The concept of Caliber is to just push in and do the raids quickly and get out. So I thought I might get there early, but I can see Venezia is there. So because of the Venezia, I thought I should not jump in because of the sap, because sap is something which is really bad for DD and generally in any kind of ship which has a low health pool. So again, you can see the Petro is here as well. Thunder, Yamato is coming in, and there's a DD throwing in some topes here. I've already been detected here, if you can see, and I'm thinking that DD has to be there to yeah, and that's where it is. So thank goodness there's a DM coming in. He might have just radared, or I don't know. Yeah, he's used the radar, and now we're all trying to chip into this poor gearing and seeing if we can finish it off before it basically moves away. I don't know why he's turning back towards here. Okay, so yeah, this TD is gone because obviously there's so many ships shooting, 2 cruisers, and Caliber is a kind of a cruiser itself. Hits pretty hard with a HE and AP as well. So now the DD is gone, and there is a Petro here, and I thought about YOLOing the Petro because I was trigger happy and just go in and make something happen, because Petro is the ship which basically never dies if you know how to play it, and it's a very slim ship, so it's difficult to target that ship as well. Hardly land 1 or 2 shell on it if it snows in. So yeah, so I thought there's no point of me hanging around here anymore, and I was thinking like, let's get out of here because the DD is already gone. And then I saw that Daring is challenging Z52 here in the open, so I thought I should just take some help the Z52 out with this Daring coming in while staying inside the cover of this mountain, and managed trying to get hit on that. And if you can see, yeah, I got a hit and it got detonated. Wow, that's 1 hit and 10,000 health gone of that DD. So that was a good news. But the thing is, Daring has devastated strike the Z52 for some reason. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, that happened there as well. So there was a happiness, and then there was a sadness as well at the same time, because we lost a ship. It should have been just one of the ship, the enemy ship being lost. But again, no, I'm just gonna try to get to Cap B to just make sure that start ticking, because there's so many ships here, if you can see, which are in Cap C. and we have very limited ships on the other side of the map. You can see the Sommer is alone, and then there's a Yamato and Thunder is moving away already, and there are like 4 or 5 ships over there as well. So I've just realized that that this Shikishima has basically extended itself, and I didn't realize how bad the situation was, and I said to him to get back. But obviously, we all do the mistake. It's too late, he said. And then I just realized that there's too many ships here that will be almost full health, and by focus firing, it's almost impossible for him to get back. So I said, no shit, yeah, there are so many ships. It was just a joke, to just realizing what situation he's got himself into. But yeah, so I'm just trying to get into B now, and making sure that if B is secure, we can have some points ticking. Yeah, so if you can see, Henry's coming towards this way, and I'm thinking that because there are so many ships in C, this would be much easier for them to quickly get rid of the ships over there and then move towards B, where the many ships going to turn up again, because the B is the one which will be contested. So yeah, if you see Henry here, he was trying to get in there, and then I just thought I'd just try my luck to get a fire on it, and then a torpedo maybe. So yeah, so now again, if you can see, the Thunder is almost at the end of the map. Yamato is trying his best with Sommers over there, with the Minotaur and Shimakaze, Thunder and Kremlin in A. It won't be possible for these guys to hold for a long time. But if you can see here, Henry is trying to get into Cap B to secure it for their team. As you can see, it's me inside. It decided that it should not get in there, and I was detected, and I said, who's detecting me? And then the Petros shot came in, obviously AP, and yeah, and he managed to get to use his HE as well on me. So I've just did around 3,000 damage on him, 3,000 damage. Now the concept here was that the guys in C should have just finished their job, but looking at that, there's a Thunder and Yamato over there, and the Venezia is leaving for his life. Smolensk has just killed Yamato, so that's good news. Now if you can see here, I'm just trying to make sure I can stay here for a bit longer, and to make sure if I can do some damage to Henry or Venezia by using my speed. And Minotaur is coming from that side as well, so I thought I should just put some tops in the water in case Venezia is coming in this way, or Henry moves towards that. But obviously that would not be possible, and then I shot as well, so I was detected a bit as well. So I don't know what's happening with me that one, but I thought it's time to leave, and then I saw the Minotaur coming from there as well, chipping into us, and I managed to get some of the damage to my ship. Because of that, I thought that Petro was gonna get hit at least 2-3, but almost it's Petro. How can you hit Petro with like 4-5 tops in one go? That's almost impossible. So I thought Petro is there now, time to move, because he's had a radar. And yeah, that's what happened, and I was just trying to move away from these people, trying to stay behind the mountains to make sure that they can't shoot at me, and their radars value that they can get out of this radar is not that much. But obviously there's a Minotaur coming out of there trying to make sure that he can get a kill, obviously. And yeah, I was just trying to get out of there as soon as, and then there are, as you can see, mildly undetected, and Minotaur got a top from Sommers, and then I got him a top as well. I thought that he might get 2 tops from me, this Look at this ship, man. This Petro is like so thin. I mean, and the damage it can do and the speed that it has, it's unreal, isn't it? So I thought I should get rid of this. That's the reason I was just chipping at it, because I thought get rid of it, because if it's gonna stay in B, nose in, and there's Thunder and Kremlin are coming from that way, and Thunder has still not been neutralized at sea, it would have been painful for us to get rid of that ship, you know, because it keeps, well, whatever you throw at Petro, it keeps healing. So here again, as you can see, I've already killed 3 ships, or at least helped out. Not too much health, but obviously try to help out with 3 ships here been killed. And I was now thinking about getting out of here, and stuck myself into this island, and I was thinking about let's go man, let's go. And finally I was out of there, and yeah, so I'm just trying to get to this Shimakaze now, because he's in the smoke by the looks of it, and I was thinking about getting away from it, but I said, where should I go, because everyone is running away anyways. So let's just get in near to Shimakaze and maybe try to hurt that Shima, just to make sure that that the one DD that they're left with, it's gone, and giving them so much information and with so much top power of that DD. I was just realizing that I should just shoot in to this smoke, and then I thought, no, let's leave, and just because Thunder is going away, so that means there has to be just 2 ships that I have to contend with, which is Kremlin and Shima. So yeah, I've just been detected, so I thought it has to be somewhere here, and I was waiting. I thought it might be going towards the left side of the map, but it was not. As you can see, I could not see him, and I took a shot at Kremlin first, because I thought that maybe Shima is going away from me, but no, it was coming straight towards me. That's why my guns are on that side as well, and I just used the reload as well, which obviously didn't help that much, because half of my guns were on the other side. But due to speed, as you can see that Shima's guns are unable to, you know, move rotate properly, because guns take a long time if you don't have like proper captain skills. So yeah, I'm just rushing in towards Kremlin now, and just making sure that we can just kill Kremlin, and that would bag us a game. And by killing Kremlin, as you can see, I've just unlocked the Kraken, and 5 ships gone. We have done 100,000 of damage. We did 1 assisting capture of the base, 1 full flag capture, defending 1 defending, and then 5 tops hit as well. So yeah, that was a good match in Caliber, considering how the meta is. The CB was not in, so that was a bit of relief in the end. But yeah, so I'm not gonna bore you much from here onwards. Obviously, if you can look at it, they have 2 ships, and we have like how many? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ships. So we won at the end of the day, when these guys realize they have to come near. Now we're gonna go to the captain skills, and we're gonna take it from there. Yeah, so let me load that screen. Hello guys, now back to the captain skills and what kind of equipment I'm using on this Caliber tier 10 French DD. So let's go quickly through that. Caliber, I have 17-point captain on it, so I'm using the basic DD build here. You can see I've started with the incoming fire alert, then last stand. After that, I've gone to survivability expert to give me 350 plus health for each tier. 10 tiers multiplied by 350, so that's a good health again. Health wise, it has come up to 25,400 now. And again, concealment expert, which is very very important this ship, because it's already a big ship, like kind of a cruiser. So if you can see here, it's reduced it to 7.8. Then obviously adrenaline rush, which helps us with the artillery reload time, because already quite huge. It's 6.2 seconds, which is quite a lot. And then I've gone to grease the gears, because main battery traverse speed is very very important, because it takes a million years for this turrets to move, because of the speed as well of the ship. So if you're doing in a kind of a brawling, it's almost impossible to keep the turrets with the movement of the ship. So it's something very very important on this ship. Now the reason for taking not taking any of the new skills here, you can go through them. Fearless brawler, so it basically number of shell explosions it give +1, and detectability range increased by 5%, and main battery reload time has been increased to -10%. But that's not the problem with that, is that it's already at 7.8. If there's a 5% increase, it's going to be 8.19 or 8.20. That's not possible. That's too much on this ship. As a DD player, you don't want to be getting spotted from a long time, because the time you're going to close the distance between yourself and the detection of another DD, that it is not already moving, half of your ship's health is gonna go anyways, unless you are coming from behind the mountain and stuff. But again, that's depends on the situation and each map and where your team is and how the situation is. So I'm not taking that one. This is a good one as well, but again, it increased the ship speed it goes with the French TDs. But again, main battery reload time already killing at 6 point something, and this +5% increase is no good. As you've seen in this ship, if you're not using the main battery reload, or if you're out of that, and it hardly gives you like 15 seconds of boost, which can give you like 2 to 3 salvos. So again, I'm not a fan of this. I might try, but with this ship at the moment, I don't think so. With the CB in there as well, no way. I would increase that, because main battery is the only thing which helps you out in this ship, unless you are YOLOing in or going very near to the ships and trying to get play with your luck. Anything else in this ship is again continuous A damage, and main battery reload is -5. This can be useful, because it helps with the reduction of your main batteries. But again, there's no AA on this ship. And then again, if you have if I have more points, like here's 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. So if I have 3 more points, I would definitely put it into main battery and AA specialist, because that will help reduce the main battery reload time from 6.2 to 5% less. So that I will definitely consider that. So again, these are all the things that I've taken on this ship, and the reason of why I've not taken this one and why I've taken this one. Maybe in the future, if I have 4 points, I'll put 3 in here and 1 in here. Preventative maintenance, because there's so many modules on the ship, and it basically helps. The reason of taking this incoming fire alert is because as soon as you detect it, it gets yellow, and if someone fires at you, it basically tells you that that's something incoming. It becomes red. It doesn't matter how many ships are shooting at you. If you know that something is coming, and you can take an evasive maneuver. So that's the reason for taking that. Now if you can go quickly into what kind of equipment I'm using on this ship, you can see here I'm using main armament modification one. Reason being, so many things on this ship getting broken is not a good idea, with the detection of 7.8 almost. So that's the reason of taking this. Here I've taken the engine boost modification one. You can buy it from the coal in the armory, and this basically increases the speed consumable to +30% in terms of time. Again, you can try engine room protection or something else, but I think this is a more important one, considering this is a speed DD, and it needs the speed most of the time. Otherwise, it's a bit big DD. So that's the speed helps out. And again, here I've chosen main battery modification 2, which is traverse speed. Again, very very important. I don't want to mess up with anything else, because this is the one when you're in a speed and you're brawling, you need this. You need the turrets to be more, moving with the shape. They are with you, instead of like you're trying to turn them like a GK or anyone else doing the brawls. So again, here on 4th slot, I've taken propulsion modification, which gives a 50% boost, towards from reducing time to full speed, which is again helpful because it's speed DD. So anything which helps with the speed increase or decrease helps you out. Here there's no other way around it. You can use the concealment, because concealment is a terrible, so it is a must here. So again there's this common sense. And the last one that I've taken is main battery modification 3, which basically reduces the reload time. The reload time, why I've been reducing is because already is 6.2 seconds. So that's a huge time in terms of brawling. So that is the reason I've decreased it to I've taken this one, so that the main battery reload time could be decreased. It does increase the traverse speed, but again, I mean, reload speed is more important. Why I've not taken the fire control system 2, because it increased the firing range to 16%, which in terms, if you have you're firing, you are more detectable. Your detection range is increased as well to 16%. So in terms of like you're just you have just fired a gun on DD or something and you're trying to get out of the detectability, it will be 16% longer for you to get out of the detectability, if you know what I mean. So that's the reason for that. Now again, here you can choose whichever camouflage you want or you have. Just gonna go quickly through the signals. Juliet Charlie for detonation, obviously, because everyone's gonna shoot at you or try to. India Yankee, 20% fire reduction, very important, because we're not taking any other fire reduction thingy on this shape. Can use the speed is important. Again, any of these flags, economic and special, you can use if you're doing some kind of research to another shape, or you're looking for any free XP. So that's up to you, whatever you want to use. That's it about the Caliber, guys. Please do subscribe, and it helps me out with my channel growth, and I will really appreciate it. Have a lovely day and stay safe, guys. Cheers, bye.